Hi, I'm Ray, Chubby Ray Comics. I don't collect single issues. I collect trade paperbacks and omnibuses. And I want to thank Rasan, who I follow, love Rasan's content, because he gave me the inspiration for this. The new Superman trailer released today, and that got me thinking about Superman, so I figured let's show off the Superman collection, and Rasan showed his, so I want to show mine. It's long, it's big, but I'm going to try to speed through it. So, Man of Steel, John Byrne, Volume 1. All right. Man of Steel, John Byrne, Volume 2. This also has the Legion of Superheroes in it, which I love. Man of Steel, John Byrne, Volume 3. Kurt Busiek, Superman, Book 1. Book 2 is coming out later this year. Very excited about that. Superman, The Triangle Years Omnibus, Part 2 of this is coming out later this year. The Death and Return of Superman Omnibus, which actually took place after the second Triangle Years. I know it's confusing, but if you know Superman, you understand what I'm saying. Superman the Exile Omnibus. Let's see. Superman by Peter Tomasi and Patrick Gleason Omnibus. So there you go. That's my omnibus of Superman. Now to show you the trade paperback collection. Here we go. Jeff Johns, Superman Earth 1. And there's 1, 2, 3. There's 4 books of that, I think. All right, 4 books of Superman Earth 1. Oh, this is Superman Last Son. I'm sorry. I thought it was another part of Earth 1. Superman, Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow. Neil Adams, Superman. I love this book. This is Dark Knight over Metropolis. This is an early, either late 80s or early 90s Superman story between Batman and Superman. It is fantastic. This is a great book. Let's see. Superman and Emperor Joker. It's another cool book. Let's see. This is Superman for Tomorrow, Part 1. Superman for Tomorrow, Part 2. Oh my God. Superman Red Sun. Not a huge fan of this, but it's still kind of cool. Superman Sacrifice. This story is also in Infinite Crisis, so I'm not sure why I have it, because I have the Infinite Crisis omnibus, but it's a great story. Superman Godfall. Kind of cool. Superman, everybody knows this one. Superman, Man for All Seasons. We love For All Seasons. This is a classic, this is Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale. It's a great book. This is another edition of it. So I have 2 copies. I have 2 copies of that book. Good Lord. All right. Then I have, this is Jeff Johns' Superman Brainiac. Boy, I got a lot of Superman stuff. This is the New 52. This is Superman New 52 stuff. All right. Superman, this is more New 52 stuff. Which, the New 52 stuff's hard to collect because, he dies. That Superman's not around anymore, but it's still kind of cool to have it. Here's more. This is Action Comics New 52. Oh my God, I didn't realize I had so much Superman. It's piling up. This is Jeff Johns' Ending Battle. This is actually really good. It's a great Superman book. Let's see. Superman, The Men of Tomorrow. And Superman Unchained. Pretty cool Superman stuff. I should have split this into several parts, but I'm going to try to fit it all. I'll try to fit it all in here tonight. So here we go. Here is Superman, The Final Days. This is the death of the New 52 Superman. All right. This is actually a big book. And here is when the current Superman takes over from the dead Superman. This is Superman Lois and Clark. This was really a good book. Then we have, this is all Superman Rebirth stuff. Got that. Got that. God, I got a lot of Superman. I got that. Then I have Superman and Mon-El. Mon-El is my favorite all-time character. Like, all-time character, Mon-El is my favorite. There's 2 paperbacks called Superman Mon-El, Man of Valor. Then I've got The Return of Superman, and Superman Doomsday. Got those 2 books. Then we have another copy of The Death of Superman. I don't know why I got so much Death of Superman. Good Lord. I've got that. I've got the Unity Saga, Volume 1, which is cool. Then I have all the Superman Rebirth stuff. I'll show you that. So there's all the Superman Rebirth stuff. Just trying to show you the cover to fly through it. Oh, another copy. I had 2 copies of that. And then here's the Trials of the Super Sons, which is, Robin and John Kent, because that was a picture that was on, I think, their omnibus. Superman Mythological. It's volume 4 of the Bendis run. Here, this is a Leviathan Hunt, more of the Bendis run. Invisible Mafia, more of the Bendis run. Superman: The Truth Revealed, which is also Bendis. I liked Brian Michael Bendis as Superman. I know some people didn't like it, but I thought it was fantastic. Boy, there's still a lot left. This is Unity Saga and House of El, Bendis stuff. This is the House of Brainiac. More, this is Joshua Williamson, and this is really good. This is The Chained. I loved The Chained is Joshua Williamson, and it's fantastic. This is a great Superman book. This is Supercorp. This might be the best. This might be the best current Superman book. Supercorp is fantastic. I loved it. Then here is Bendis's Action Comics. Leviathan Rising. Here's Action Comics. This is Dan Jurgens' Action Comics. This is all coming out in an omnibus later this year, the Action Comics by Jurgens. I'm going to cover my face soon with these books. Let's hear some more of the Action Comics. Like I said, these are all coming out in omnibus. All the Dan Jurgens stuff. So if you get a look at these, you'll see them. All right. There's The Dark Path. This is Joshua Williamson, another great Williamson book. And then we've got Superman, the One Who Fell. Got that. Superman Action Comics. This is more Bendis stuff. Here's another Bendis. There's another Bendis Action Comics. Good Lord. All right, this I loved. This is coming out in omnibus later this year, but I loved Warworld. Superman Warworld's fantastic. And here's more of the Warworld stuff. This was Warworld Revolution. This was The Arena. And this, I thought this was the best. Warworld Rising. This was fantastic. I mean, this trade paperback is great. I loved the Warworld story. All right, we got almost near the end. Here's Superman by Yang. Here's Philip Kennedy Johnson, Revenge of the Demon, which was great. And there was one that just came out the other day that I loved too, but it's in the other room. This is Action Comics to Hell and Back, more Philip Kennedy Johnson. Rise of Metallo, more Philip Kennedy Johnson, and Kal-El Returns. This was right after War World. More Philip Kennedy Johnson. So there you go. There you go. That's my Superman stuff. I don't know if you guys can still see me. That's my Superman stuff. I hope you enjoyed me showing it to you. I know the video's long, so I'm also going to put it on eBay. I'm also going to put it on YouTube, not eBay, but put it on YouTube so people can see it there. But anyway, behind all these books, I'm Ray. This is Chubby Ray Comics. Like, follow, comment. I'd love to hear your comments. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. Bye.